this is What You Waiting For, a woman's perspective on camping and survival. And today it's pretty cold here in Texas. It got to down to about 28. So I didn't really want to do anything today. So I thought, you know what? I had a whole bunch of stuff to work on, sort of like an MRE, a fake MRE. I know it's not technically an MRE because it's not ready to eat, but it's something that you can take along with you in your bug out bag, or just if we go camping. And my son goes camping a lot, and we're planning on doing it maybe in January. Um, Hopefully, if the snow doesn't, keep us from going. So I thought I'd go ahead and work on it. But the first thing I wanted to tell you was um, these little enamel cups. Each one of my children have this in their 72-hour kit, and we do too. I love them. It's something that we use camping. We have a set for camping, and then we have a set in our MRE bag, our bug out bag. And this is about 16 ounces. You can cook directly in here. You can put this straight on the fire. It will turn black as heck. But if you have one of those little scrubby things, you can scrub it off. One of those sponges with the green on the other side works great, and it'll just come right off. But I wanted to practice doing some things in this that my kids can take in their bug out bag that they can cook along the way if they had time to. And so I thought, well, what's cheap? What do I have a lot of? And rice came right into my mind. Money is always an issue. So first of all, we bought these actually, I think, at a garage sale. So we got a really good deal on them. And you could get for your children a mess kit, but the problem is for the ones that we could afford, because we have so many people in the family, they fall apart very easily. If you could luck up and find a nice kit like at a garage sale, that's wonderful. But this serves its purpose. And so I thought rice. I wanted to do a predetermined amount of rice, adding a certain amount of water. And I thought half a cup of rice to 1 cup of water would be very easy to figure out. My kids could figure out of their canteen 1 cup. And actually, if you wanted to, you can come on the outside, draw a line for 1 cup. For our container that we have for the family, we do have a measuring cup in there. So 1 cup is pretty much easy for us to figure out. Oh, sorry. So we decided to do half a cup of rice, 1 cup of water, 1 bouillon cube. Soaking it for about 15 minutes. I don't even know if you have to soak it. I just thought that would be easy for the kids to get started while they're building a little, getting their fire together or whatever they want to cook on. You could, do it like a little as that stove or whatever you want to cook it on. But I usually soak it for 10 to 15 minutes. I don't know why, just somebody told me that's what you need to do, so that's what I've been doing. Then I get it barely boiling, not quite boiling, put aluminum foil on the top, and which fits nicely right inside. Um, Put it on the top and simmer it, just barely on like low, I guess you'd call it, for about 15 minutes. Take it off and let it sit for 5. And I've been trying this at home, and actually it works out really, really well. On the fire, you just have to adjust. If you're simmering, you're going to have to put it further away from the flame. So just figure it out. But that worked out pretty good, so I thought I'd go ahead and food saver the half a cup of rice and the 1 bouillon cube in a food saver bag, which I've done here at the very bottom. And I put directions on there, adding adding 1 cup of water, let it soak for 15 minutes, simmer for 15 minutes, and let it sit for 15 minutes. So it's, 15S, 15S, 5S. 15 minutes to soak, 15 minutes to simmer, 5 minutes to sit. Anyway, so I went ahead and did a bunch of these little bags up, and this will be great too when we go camping for individual. And so I decided I wanted to go ahead and take that and make into sort of a fake MRE. And this one has about 1,200 calories in it. We try to shoot for right around in there. That way it will cover at least the minimum that somebody needs. But the younger kids at the time, younger kids don't need as much. But if you want to add in and make it, beef it up to the 2400, that would be great. If not, just grab 2 of these. And there you go. There's your, 2400 calories. I definitely don't need 2400 calories because I have a bunch of calories I already stored, so I don't have to worry about that. But what we did on there is we wrote down what's all in here, and I'll tell you what I have. It's Fooder Savored in. We have 2 of those half-cup rice mixes. We have 1 thing of tuna, 1 oatmeal, 2 drink mixes, 1 of those foil peanut butters, 1 of the chocolate and peanut butter foil things, uh, and 1 cocoa mix. It's about 1100 to 1200 calories. And there was a few reasons why I added a few different things in here. First of all, I separated the rice so that if, we had to make 2 stops, we could, or if we're at camp, we could easily have it be 2 meals. The tuna fish, if we have to, if we can't stop, we could easily open it up, eat straight out of the bag. The oatmeal just requires some hot water, so that's something easy to make if we have to do it on the run. And the peanut butter and the chocolate peanut butter, it's just walking and squirting it in your mouth. You could just go straight. It lasts a long time. I think it's good for like 3 years. So anyway, I put it all in. I put what I have on there, and I always make sure that I put a check by date. And this is 12/2011. That means the first thing, which is my oatmeal that expires, I need to break into this on 12/11 and make sure I pull that out and use it, and then I can repackage it. Another good thing about food saver bags is once you cut them open, they will hold water. I mean, they're waterproof. So you could actually, you won't be able to reseal it, but you actually can use it for water. You can also boil a little bit in this. So if you had to cook something, like in a little bit of boil some water and maybe put this inside and cook something separate, you could actually cook a little bit in this. I'd be a little leery about the seals breaking, but that's what somebody said you could do. That you could boil water, put it in the boiling water, and heat up. Well, heat up. I would say heat up, not cook, but heat up something else while your water is boiling. So you could boil water to drink, put this in there while it's boiling, and heat up some type of meal. So that would be sort of a neat idea too. You could also use it if you have to. Say you don't eat all your tuna fish, roll it up, put it in your bag, and while you're hiking or something, if you want to finish it up. So there's a lot of different reasons I have this. You could add a lot of other things. I don't, because our bug out bag is pretty much stocked. But you can put toilet paper, just like an MRE. You could put toilet paper, you could put matches, you could put an MRE heater in there. You could do so many different things in there. I personally don't, because we have all those items, and I just wanted to do something just for the food, and I wanted to keep it separate because when I stick it down in my bag, if it's sealed up, I don't have to worry about the smell of not perfume, but soap, the perfumey soap, I should say, the soap getting in it. I don't have to worry about the smelly socks stinking it up. It's all nice and sealed. So anyway, that is something that I did today. I've been working on different ones. So maybe you can use this information. Maybe you won't. But I'm just putting out what I'm bored today because it's a little wintry day. So that's what I've been doing. So what you waiting for? Bye.